Stupid.
2-minute timer.
Dope. That's funny. It's 352? Yeah. That's butt annoying, my bad. That's butt annoying.
You like whiskey, Zmunny?
Yeah, it's alright. It's not bad. But I don't sit there and drink it. It's like nothing happened.
You're more of a mixer kind of guy?
Oh, not even a hard alcohol kind of guy, my friend. Hard liquor. I just like beer mainly. I'll do that the pineapple jalapeno liquor, the tequila you brought around one time. I'll drink the fuck out of that. Buzzballs, maybe beatboxes, but nothing that I'm like, ooh, let me get some of that whiskey or bourbon or any of that shit. Maybe some wine, maybe, if it's sugary enough. I don't like that. I don't like a lot of hard stuff. Alright, Pappa J. Yep. Oh, we've been unmuted the whole time.
We've been unmuted the whole fucking time.
Stupid motherfucker. You're so fucking. Thank God you guys didn't say anything racist.
Well, like I ever say shit racist.
I cannot
Who does that? Who does that?
We were not muted. Oh, look at that. I thought you. Well, thank God we at least restarted or something, because I felt like there was a point where we were muted when we shouldn't have been, and then now we weren't muted when we should have been. You know what I mean? So because we called it both times. I thought we did at least, right?
Yep.
What are you doing on your cell phone, Pappa J?
I'm spreading the word.
Oh, thank God. Spread the bird, spread the word. You know what it is. Oh, look at it. We got a guest over here. A little tiny guest. That's Donkey Kong right there, country.
Oh, is that what that is?
It's one of the jungle themes. Yeah.
They fucked it up so much you can't even recognize it. Hopefully the algorithm doesn't recognize it.
Well, that one's a bad one. That's definitely a trap version. Somebody tried it. There was a good effort here. It just doesn't quite cut it. It's very annoying.
Yeah.
My bad. We'll turn that shit down. Oh, Pappa J, about this time last week's show, somebody was fucking busting down your goddamn Tatiana. I mean, your shelves over there.
Do we want to go to that now?
No, we're going to start, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
It's very weird. Let me hit the pause button. Control, Shift, R. Oh, shit. It's going to restart. All right, so I'll hit the
Don't restart.
No. I hit the timer when it's ready. Because everything's working, bro. We got a new layout. Remember the 350th episode? We debuted the brand new BigLipRadio layout. You guys make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, please. It's the top of the show. We haven't even started the actual podcast yet. This is where we warm up, and a lot of times the show happens before the show, and this is where you get to find that content. We tend to be funny when we're not supposed to be, and when we're supposed to be funny, we're not.
Right.
All right. And that's this right here. This is usually where we get canceled and kicked off and judged and already determined upon by individuals and their thoughts. This is the point that happens at.
By the powers that be that suck and don't like freedom of speech and all that other stuff.
Gosh, we got 2 cameras. That's
unbelievable.
That's why you got to pay for this. You know, you go to lip service.
Right.
Hey, guys, hit that like, subscribe button. Not only that, go to all of our social media at BigLipRadio. You'll find a link in Oh, that was throw up. And any of our social media posts.
Wow.
That was throw up.
He just fucking puked right in the mic.
I kept that under control.
Not only that, but let me tell you something. I went into my bathroom. That's why I don't like motherfuckers
he's gonna talk about
fucking shitting in my fucking
gonna talk about
bathroom.
it
You shit
off
in
the
your
show?
own bathroom, man. Oh, you want to say that for the show?
I barely even shit on in your bathroom.
We'll talk about it.
What did it smell like?
Oh, we'll talk about it.
Like hopefully Christmas because I sprayed that fucking.
Wait, did you smell your toothbrush?
No, I didn't.
Well, we talked about it, and then mysteriously
I thought he was joking. I thought he was joking until I walked into the bathroom. It looked like a fucking crime scene. There was so much DNA everywhere. Jesus.
He's like, I hardly shit.
Hey, nothing came out.
Oh, yeah, because I shoved it all back in with their toothbrush. Slam dunk the funk. Hey, if you're on Twitch right now, tell you hit that like, subscribe, please. Chat along. We see all the chats. TikTok, we're trying to get integrated right now, but the chats don't come through. So if you're chatting along, we appreciate it. Just let them know what's going on. And if you want the full experience, we say head over to YouTube. That's where we send people.
Or Rumble.
YouTube, I don't get YouTube chat either. You always send people to where we don't get the chat.
Well, yeah, but Rumble, I like Rumble.
Well,
YouTube sucks.
You like it, but nobody can fucking act. If you want to interact the most and have the best chance of getting your messages right, because there's a lot of times that shit is going. It's going.
Yeah.
Hey, YouTube. Go to YouTube. You'll get your best chance.
Yeah, just call my number. You all know it.
480.
Hey, stop.
480-226.
Stop.
480-984. 507-527-2077. That was my phone number from West Concord back in 1999.
I still remember my phone number.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, 507-527-2077.
That was Aunt Tracy's, dummy.
No, that was mine. And then she took over our account after we split.
Tracy. Oh, when you came out to Arizona?
Yeah.
So she took over that phone number. She had that phone number for that long?
Yeah.
Bro, that was at the house by the swimming pool. That was like 3 or 4 houses after the house where you were all together.
Right. That was my growing up phone number.
507-527-2077. That's literally what I said 2 minutes ago before you said yours. Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was it.
What a coincidence. I
still remember the phone number of the first chick I ever banged.
That's weird.
Yeah, 926-4644.
I can make up phone numbers.
I still remember.
The crazy thing is you and I said the same phone number, and that phone number was indeed your aunt's. It was right because I talked to Tanner all the time.
All the time.
My cousin, her son, your nephew.
Yeah.
The one that says you're a bitch.
Yeah, the one that says you're a bitch. The one that got almost killed on his motorcycle.
Yeah.
And then we got exiled for some reason trying to stick up for him.
Right.
He was brain damaged and kind of.
He's Dane damaged.
So
we better start the show, man. This is good content.
I told you, the show starts before the show.
Yeah.
This is the show. This is exactly what.
Yeah, I got to talk about your bathroom issue.
Stop.
We
got to talk about
some goddamn kids.
We got to talk about some disciplinary issues at the farm.
A lot of adulting going on here. It
Fucking
sounds like
horses.
Look, we're already burning it down. A lot of adulting going on today. I don't know if I like it. In the meantime, let's go ahead and start the fucking show, Pappa J. Hit it.
You're listening to Big Lip Radio. Check him out on all your favorite streaming platforms now.
1, 2, is this on?
I love you 3000.
Yeah. Pappa J, old school, sexist and crackling. Z money bottles got them lean, never backing. Bulk always snacking, hunger never slacking. Biggie rocking bugle boys, dumb act he's packing. Mic check, big lip crew in the action. Pappa J with opinions, Jurassic in fashion. Z money's wild style, drunk with no caption. Bolt got the snacks, munching is his passion. Big lip radio, wild and crazy show. Pappa J, Z money, Bolt, Biggie, they flow. Tune in, feel the vibe, let the chaos grow. It's the Big Lip fam, keep it locked, let's go. Pappa J, saggy but wise, sexist surprise. Z money can't walk straight, liquor in the eyes. Bolt's belly growls loud, castle with the fries. Biggie plays it dumb smart, bugle boy disguise. Pappa J clutching old ways, living memories. Z money's irresponsible without any treasuries. Bulk in the kitchen raid, fulfilling fantasies. Biggie in bugle boy jeans, living legacies. Big Lip Radio, wild and crazy show. Pappa J, Z money, Bulk, Biggie, they flow. Tune in, feel the vibe, let the chaos grow. It's the Big Lip fam, keep it locked, let's go.
Live from the doghouse, located in the foothills of the beautiful Santan Mountains. This is episode 352 of the Big Lip Radio podcast. Hopefully we're coming through.
Going.
Where am I at? Today's date is Wednesday, May 26th, 2025. I'm your host, Big Pappa J, along with your co-host, Zmunny, and guest, Opie, and then tiny little girl guest.
Yes, it is indeed the whole damn crew. We're doing the intro a little differently, but it's all right. We got a few kinks to kink out today, to iron out, right? Two few wrinkles to smooth out.
We coming through on that, Ope?
Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube's coming through.
All right.
YouTube's coming through. That's what I said.
Why is that?
Because the thing's fucking flickered. It happens.
It might have been a surge.
It happens. I'm not too worried about it. As long as everybody can hear the sound effects, you guys can hear
there we
everything.
go.
Well, Pappa J said it first. It is the 352nd episode of the BigLipRadio podcast here. Looks like we are having some technical difficulties. If we are, please let us. If you can't hear us, let us know, please, in the chat. It doesn't matter how you figure out how to do that. Just get us going. But we have one hell of a show on the fucking schedule for you guys today. I've been editing it and updating it as you guys say, oh, add this to the list, add that to the list, and we have one hell of a list. And whenever you guys see me reference my phone, it's because smart people take notes. So it used to be with pencil and paper, and you used to do that quite a bit, right, Pappa J? You used to have pencil and paper right here all the time.
You used to have a pen and a notebook in my back pocket at all times.
We've evolved. So we have these little devices here, which first off, before I go any further, make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe button right now. Doesn't matter where you're watching us or listening to us. It has that feature, even if it's just audio and you're listening to the podcast version. Hit that like button, share it everywhere. And then leave a review, even if it's horrible. We don't give a shit. We'll probably read it if it's not good. If it's really good, we might just reply back to the review. But if it's awful, we'll read it on the show. So how about that?
Yeah,
go do that. Make us popular. But we have a few things that we need to get to. The fucking shelf, Pappa J. It was a topic today before the show. We need to ask a few different logical questions. We got Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 coming out. Did you hear it, Pappa J? See, you're doing that audio check. Watching us or there. And then John Cena. Did you hear the audio? Hey, turn that back up. Did you hear the music? Turn that back up. Oh, see, you don't even have it up anymore. Listening to the podcast version. Hit that like button. Share it everywhere. See, look how easy that was just to check audio. So fuck this and what it does. Hey, hopefully the desktop won't do that. But hit that like, subscribe button. Chat along with us in the chat. The feature's there. Watch us live every Wednesday. We stream. We start at around 5:30. In between 6 is the latest you'll ever catch us going live on Wednesdays. It used to be Tuesdays. Don't get us wrong. You'll probably find some old promotional material that says Tuesdays. Right. But it is indeed Wednesdays. And thank you so much for tuning in this long if you've stuck around. But Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 conversation. John Cena turned heel. This is a couple weeks after the fact, so we might have an update on that. 24-hour live stream. If there's anything left to say, if there's anything that needs to be said, that'll be the time to do it. And then we're going to call Biggie at some point. Tommy's effing up. We're going to get to the bottom of this. And then state of Pappa J's bathroom. Now, you seem pretty hot and psyched on this, and you teased it right at the top of the show, Pappa J. What the fuck is wrong with your bathroom? I went in there for all of, 10 minutes? And then all of a sudden, you go in there after realized we were talking about sticking your toothbrush up my ass for cleaning purposes, right? To make sure I didn't have any, what do they call them? Those little tags in there? What do they call them? Palps? Starts with a B? Oh,
yeah, pallops.
Pallops?
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you ain't got no pallops in there. So your toothbrush didn't come out bloody, so I'm sure we're fine.
Most likely. You're most likely okay.
I heard the dreaded words. The words I most dread to hear.
Where? When? Why? Where? What happened?
All right, boys, I got to take a shit. And I'm like, whoa.
Who said it? Point him out.
You.
Oh, me? That was it.
Yeah, so my most dreaded words, because I feel potty time is private time, and it's like sleeping in the same bed with someone. It's like sleeping in bed after somebody had sex in it. You just don't want to do it, man. That's my toity. But an emergency is an emergency. A friend's a friend. You got to do what you got to do.
I'm not trying to decide, really. Just trying to add some, what do they call it, context.
All right.
How often do I normally do number 2 in your bathroom?
Less often than bulk.
How often did Bulk do it?
He's done it twice so far.
So I've done it once.
Right.
So I've done it twice. I'll say twice. I've done it at the same time as Mo's Bulk. I can say twice because I did it. I didn't even do it.
You did take a picture of your feet as you were sitting on my toilet.
Yeah, there's picture proof. So definitely. But I always respect it, and usually I clean up, and I spray the fuck out of everything, and I'm like trying to clean up. So what could fucking... that's why I'm wondering, what the fuck are you talking about? Your bathroom shit.
So Z Money comes back in here and goes, "Ooh, I thought I had to go, but nothing came out." I'm like, "Oh, that's interesting. All right, good. I feel a little sense of relief." I'm like, "All right, boys, 3 minutes before showtime. Let me go take a piss real quick." And
you went to smell your toothbrush? Take a piss?
I opened up the door to my house, and right at the front door, it was like getting hit with a moldy wet pillow. Oh, Jesus Christ! What the hell is this? So I go walking towards the interior of the casita, and the
Pluto says gay. You're like Diddy in jail.
the sensation becomes more intense. So I go in the bathroom. The clothes hamper's pulled way out from where it usually is. I don't know if you were like just gritting and you pulled the clothes hamper out.
Cultures, you're not allowed to stay. Like you're supposed to stand on the rim of the toilet and just hover over it. Not at your house. So I stand in your dirty clothes basket because it's dirty clothes anyway, and I hang my ass over that into your toilet.
So I'm like,
and I wedge it there between the toilet and the shower. That's where it was,
right?
So I don't fucking fall over and like the thing because it's
so
common sense, right? Because that's top heavy, right? You would fall over, right?
Right.
What the fuck are you still doing with the cups on your goddamn stupid bookshelf that are top heavy on the top is tiptoe part of the
We'll get to that. I got that ready to go too.
Oh, I'm sure.
We'll get to that.
Admitted how dumb that was.
No, we'll get to that
That's
too.
a good idea though to wedge myself, right?
No,
So when I hang my ass off, the weight, the top part of myself doesn't fall back over in the toilet, right?
So my entire bathroom is in disarray. I look at the water where no shit clearly happened. And it's cloudy, so a flush didn't even take it down. I'm like, oh my god, this is
Somebody else had to have been in there.
This is a fucking nightmare. I can't believe the shit that happened in here.
No.
The fan's going like a son of a bitch. You got the fart fan going.
It's
I'm
like
You're listening to Big Lip Radio.
Any excuse to play a new sounder. You can't wait. So anyway, I'm like,
so what? So what, Pappa J? So what?
I'm like, why don't you just make yourself at home?
You said to.
You know, I was just making a joke. I was just making a joke to your lovely little daughter about that nugget that won't flush.
That was hers.
And then there that nugget is in the cloudy water. I'm like, this motherfucker said that he couldn't. That's unbelievable.
Nothing came out.
I
guarantee you somebody
nothing
else
came out but your soul. Good Lord.
Here's some other context. I was in there and somebody tried to get in, right? Thank God I locked the fucking door. Because they don't know. I was like, hey, stop. And they just kept shaking it. I was like, stop. I don't know if they're fucking with me or what. But then as I came out, I heard the door shut again and lock. I don't know who it was. So.
Was it you? She said, what did it mean, Dad?
Yes, if you like shit talk, hit that like, subscribe button, get notified each and every day. We have over 300 videos on our YouTube alone, at least, and I think it's like more like 700. Holy shit. But anyways, go check that all out. We got shit for everybody, things to do, wrestling stuff, video stuff, geek stuff. BigLipRadio.com is our website. We have a store merch. We have a merch store. Go check that out. You can subscribe to Lip Service. But Opie, you're here today too. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing all right. How are you guys?
Yeah. Do you
got
ever
some shit to talk about too?
Right.
So
real quick,
what are we doing? We got so much going on.
A lot going on. A lot to coordinate. Biggie,
are you done yelling at me for shit in your bathroom?
Yeah. I don't feel any better about it though. Biggie will be linking in, so be looking for that.
Are those Bugle Boy jeans that you're wearing?
Why, yes, they are Bugle Boy jeans.
Yeah,
you got. I noticed your finger point.
He got his.
I knew exactly what you said. You said.
He got his sex change operation, and we're gonna see how he's doing. Yeah. Last week, he looked like death warmed over.
Well, we saw him live here, like you said last week. Pappa J.
Right.
He was he at the hospital still?
No, he was walking around his neighborhood. Remember?
I didn't know if that was just outside of the hospital.
Oh no, his neighborhood.
Smoke break because he smokes everything you can. He sees. He's got the pills in the center console of his truck and everything.
Right.
You know? Now this explains why he had so many when we were going to that wrestling event. He just drove over all the fucking parking attendants and said "fuck you" and just parked and rolled in. Blood
right. They said,
and everybody's like, I wonder who killed people, and then nobody could point out his truck covered in blood.
They said he'd be 5 to 7 days in the hospital. He was out in 3.
Damn, that sucks.
And he's taking no painkillers.
He's gonna be back here sooner.
Other than Tylenol, right? It's not gonna be 6 weeks before he's back here.
Fuck. That means he's coming back. We gotta. And then so I've come to.
By the way, be watching because he should be videoing in here.
Well, I don't
shortly.
have the link open, dickhead.
Oh, we'll open the link.
Open it up.
Yeah, you guys are gonna watch this real quick. But in the meantime, what was I gonna fucking say? So this is where the live guest goes right here. We get to go to this right here.
All right, there he is. He's going through. He's letting everybody know it's the guest cam.
Start collab cam. Good. Now the link should be active.
Okay.
The same one.
Should be the same one, though.
It is.
All right, so
I'll even just stay on this fucking screen right now.
Right, so that way when he pops in,
I'll see. Hey, look, I can still have this screen up and gonna go to him. I just don't have my sound effects control. Darkfire Blacken, he's got sad news. Is he in the hospital?
Oh
again?
no!
Why don't you go eat some more fucking hot dogs, you fucking guy?
You know, Darkfire, you're gonna want to call in.
Oh shit! Can you call him too? You got to send him the link though. He don't have it.
What's the
It's in the
link?
text message between you and Biggie. Remember?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
the
is.
one that he's not in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
so
what?
grab the link from that text message and send it to him. I mean, here, how about I just do this? If you want to call into the fucking show, I'm going to send the link right into the fucking chat here. And you guys are all going to get it. I'm going to send it into the YouTube chat specifically.
Oh,
You
he
guys-
says, Brandon, Biggie says he's in.
He's
He
not-
hears and sees it.
Oh, I see him too. He's right there. Let me see him. He doesn't
Well,
see
thanks
it.
for paying attention.
Well, shit, let me show him on stream. Fuck, my bad. Let me go back to it. Here it is.
Bunch of
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, Biggie.
Biggie.
Look at that guy. Look at
You're
that
not
guy.
walking any quicker than last week. What the fuck?
All right.
bullshit, bro. I did like 10,000 steps the last couple days.
Damn. Time to get your ass back to work.
I stopped at 12.
Dude, I'm fucking ready, bro.
Yeah, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I mean, I still got a bunch of fucking pains here and there, but I'm good, man. I'm chilling.
All right, so the new vagina's been ovulated.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
what do they do to
can't
the
be
dog's
tried yet,
asshole?
though.
Where they gotta squeeze the shit out of the dog's asshole? What do they call that?
Oh yeah, you gotta express
Expressing
the
the anal
glands.
glands.
You gotta express your vagina.
Hey, did they make it self-lubricating?
I don't know yet.
Excuse me.
I can't find out for 4 to 6 weeks, man.
Damn, yeah. So right now you just gotta keep shoving those little plastic funnels up there. Make sure it stays open. That's the important thing.
Yeah. Do you guys see Mark too?
I see, Mark.
We
I
haven't
see
seen
him. He's on my screen.
Oh, is he?
Oh,
Yeah, well,
here. Let me go to. Let me see.
Can we
His
multicam this
glasses
shit?
take up like.
Oh no, he's out there, but I can't. We gotta disconnect you and then go to him.
All right, so we'll finish with you, then we'll go to Mark.
Oh fuck yeah, fuck him.
He's got some bad news.
And the feud continues.
He's got bad news. he's
He
gonna
went to
share
the
it.
doctor. He just said that he's overweight.
Oh.
Yeah,
Shocker.
yeah. So
Excuse me.
so you are, in all fairness, you're moving much better.
Yeah, no, for reals. I'm not perfect. I'm still a little cautious walking and stuff, but it's way, way better.
It doesn't look
None of
like
the
you have a
pain.
walker with you. There's no limp. There's nothing.
I only had a walker the first day in the hospital.
Oh, that was
Cool. So
just the first day.
what did the doc say at your follow up? Miraculous recovery.
It's a week from today.
Oh, all right.
So next week I'll have updates for you guys. It's 2 weeks tomorrow, 3 weeks on next week.
All right, you got your wife changing the bandages and everything?
I only have one on my lower back. The other ones were like these weird ass internal staples and then
Weird.
like glue. So it's all weird. But the one, yeah, dude, she's being great.
That's amazing. That's good. So
Now, what's been your favorite part so far about having all this time off? I know you've probably been in pain, so it's kind of hard to think about anything positive. But to get your mind off the negative, Biggie, what's been your favorite part about having the time? What have you been doing, I guess, is the other question, the sub-question.
Well, honestly, brother, it kind of sucks. Is I can't do shit. Like, I can't leave in the car right now until next week. I can't drive.
Can you
So
or have you received a handy?
No, bro. You have no idea where shit's at right now.
Oh, no.
That's not even on the table for me.
It's like sitting on Pappa J's toothbrush, it sounds like.
Sure, yeah. No, I mean, it's all good. Spend a lot of time with the family.
have you been up to playing any video games yet?
I have. I was playing yesterday.
All right. Well, what were you playing?
Call of Duty.
All right. There's a new game we're all hooked on. You might want to get up to speed on called Vampire Survivors. It's on Game Pass, so it's free.
I would say watch long, but Pappa J wants nothing to do with that horse shit.
Well, that sounds super gay, though.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, so...
What's up? Didn't you call me the other day and I just completely did not pick up?
Yep, and that's what I was going to tell you. That's why I don't like you.
You ghosted him on a call?
I did.
And no, bro, like, didn't answer, never called me back, no text, just boom, nothing.
The dude could have been laying on the floor, broken, needing an emergency, and you just ignore him.
At that point in my life, I was hoping such could happen.
You're the last person who could help him.
No, he wouldn't call me, though. That's the problem. He's got so much more reliable people.
I called everybody.
What was wrong?
I fell on the floor and couldn't get up.
You called. You said, wait.
And he called you.
You called everybody. Who picked up on everybody?
Nobody.
Pappa J. You called Pappa J?
No, just you.
Oh damn. Well, what'd you want? We're here now. You give VIP treatment. What's up?
Hey, real quick, Opie. Open up YouTube, run in the back, because I don't like how the levels are looking, and see how it's sounding.
Hey, Opie, I fucking love you, by the way.
Hold on, he's going to check something out real quick.
Hey, Opie, I know you took your headset off, but Biggie says he's fucking love you, by the way. He's listening to this one.
Yeah,
so fuck you. Biggie, though, overall, though, it's been a great so far. How was your experience? Would you recommend your surgery to anybody else going through your horse shit?
Absolutely, because the pain that I have now compared to what it was before the surgery is completely different. I don't have any of the same back pain.
I love you too,
My
buddy.
back doesn't hurt at all.
It wasn't super intense.
Oh no, it was fucking intense, bro. Just wait till you see these scars, dog.
Can't wait.
It's like 18 inches on below my belly, and then there's like
looks like you had a
three going
C-section
down my back. Bro,
So
no, it looks
it's
like
just
I had
above
a
your
C-section
dingle.
for 5 kids.
Damn.
Like,
Darkfire
it's so
says
big.
Biggie didn't call me, and I live on the west
Biggie,
side.
Bulk lives right next to you, Biggie, and you couldn't give him a call to say, hey, pick me up off the deck?
Right, all because on Sunday he texted him and said I could ruin the race, but I wouldn't.
Ruin what race?
Are they in like a fat losing weight?
I don't know.
That's this stupid thing where he wants to ruin the races and tell me who won.
Oh, in the NASCAR.
That must be what he's talking about.
Yeah, shit, yeah, I'm all
So
up
you're
on it.
already on point with that. That's not a mystery.
I just figured it would take him at least like an hour just to get to the car.
The flatbed.
There.
So,
And Pappa J could have made it quicker.
well, duh. I'm probably the fastest one here.
Now, Pappa J,
Yeah, there you go.
Jesus.
Oh, my God.
Biggie. I even meant to say Biggie. I don't even know where Pappa J came from. That was
meant
way
to
out
say
of it.
Biggie.
Before it
You
didn't
got
slip.
Pappa J.
Right, Pappa J over here. Biggie, one question I need to ask you, and it's been on my mind forever, and I've wanted to ask it, and since I came up with it, or had the balls to even ask it, you haven't been here to do so, but now that we got this feature going on, I'm going to go ahead and ask it. You guys ready?
All right, I'm curious.
Let's go.
Why do you get so offended when people call you gay?
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
Good
I
question.
don't. You motherfuckers call me gay like
Excuse me.
1,000 times a day.
look at that fucking vein going through your bicep. Look, I'm not gay, but your arms are looking fucking phenomenal today, bro. I cannot believe you got those.
Did you redo all the sound effects?
Yeah, you did. Look, I'm not gay,
A
but your
lot of
arms are looking fucking phenomenal today, bro.
Oh my God. Great.
Oh,
Maybe Pappa Gay.
Pappa J. Now you know what I
Pappa
get.
J, definitely.
For my own son nephew.
Oh, that's the best. That's the best. So,
I appreciate
but
you
overall,
calling.
but
I
you
know
can't just
both
look.
of you,
He's trying to
so-
skeet out. He's like, "Hey, I'm trying to scoot around the question." These sound
Not
effects
even
are cool.
close to home.
I already told you.
I know. Why do you get offended
It
when
doesn't bother me.
visibly you shut down? You did it the night before or the podcast before we did the 24-hour live stream.
Yeah, before
Oh,
your
God.
sex change.
And the
you
night,
mean
the Wednesday.
Like 10 hours before I went to have a huge surgery.
Yeah.
Sorry, my head wasn't in the game.
Well, we listened to a lot of different AI music, and you got offended because they all reference how like you just were a woman trapped in a man's body, pretty much.
Well, that's a little weird that that's all you put in there, too.
What do you mean put in
Oh,
there?
You
see?
made every
There it
one
is.
of them motherfuckers.
There it is.
Look, he's got to put the blame on something.
He's irritated now. There it is. You got him.
Hey, Biggie, when I snap my fingers, you'll forget you were ever gay.
There. How you doing, you gay?
Hey.
See, I knew it. He's like, I'm back. I'm not gay.
Why did I get this sex change?
That's too funny. Hey, just understand, it doesn't matter what you are. We just want you to be comfortable with yourself and comfortable enough with your friends to tell us when you do these things. Stop hiding it.
That'd be great for the show if you're gay.
My friend doesn't answer their fucking phone.
Well, if you can tell me what it's all about right now.
Yeah, he's got a point.
Fuck you. That's only over the phone conversation.
You didn't even,
I can't believe you left him. You ghosted him on a call, and he uses the excuse because he ignores my texts all the time. He goes, "Sometimes maybe I just want to call, but then you call and he still doesn't pick up."
Get the fuck out of here.
What an
Last time I
asshole!
called him.
Get the fuck out. You
Unbelievable.
never call me.
You can call me Biggie. We'll always.
Motherfucker.
I'll always pick
We
up.
chatted the other day.
Yep.
Yeah, look, we're chatting now, and you still won't tell me, you whore.
Listen, I mean, the last time I called Biggie, he didn't fucking pick up either, so.
Oh, yeah, because I wasn't like half
It seems
dead.
like he only wants to talk to you when you're worth something to him. He'll call you, right?
Wasn't half dead.
Only calls when he needs something, damn it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
That's Biggie. Now, for the most part, the only interaction Biggie and I have is me sending him dope-ass music that is just coming out, and then him saying dope or lit.
I don't think I've ever said
fire.
the word lit.
Fire.
Yeah. Just a little, and that's
Maybe
it.
fire.
And then every once in a while he'll send me like a banger that of like his style of taste, and it's kind of lame. But I appreciate the fact that he's like, oh, this is what I like, and I dig that. So I'll listen to it with my smile on my face and nod along. But for the most part, if you turn your phone sideways, the whole thing will go sideways. Turn it sideways, Biggie.
And turn your phone
I was
sideways.
getting a call.
Turn your phone sideways, Dave.
Oh. All right, well,
for the favor of the
hold
people
on.
watching, turn your phone sideways.
He's getting a call. Oh, see, there it is. Hey, full screen Biggie.
Yeah, now we can all see you.
You see that big old fucking head.
Holy shit!
God damn, that's a big
head.
head.
Much better. We gotta tell all these stupid dumbasses to turn their phones sideways.
All right, Biggie, well, we'll let you go. We're going to see what Bulk needs. He's got some bad news. Sad news is what he said.
Well, let's just hope he's not dying.
Hold on. Who wants to put money on what it's about? I think it's gonna be about him saying I can't do the show anymore, or I'm gonna have to take a long break. I think that's what it's gonna be about. So I can't. Somewhere along the lines of, hey, oh Dave, she's hot. Who's that lady? You kidnapping her? Blink twice if you need help.
Hi, Miss Biggs.
Hi, Miss Biggs. Hey, so Biggie, just understand.
What?
I'm gonna bet on he's gonna talk about something about not being able to do the show anymore.
I think it's going to be something work related.
Work related. Like, what do you mean?
He found out he has no penis.
Oh, damn. There's a reason he couldn't
Biggie laugh.
There's a reason he couldn't see it. Okay, too.
He can laugh this week too, which is much better. Last week
true.
he couldn't laugh last
The
week.
smile looks real. It doesn't look fake.
It's not. It's real.
We hit his funny bone every week.
Oh, it's good to see you doing better, buddy.
Definitely,
What do you think it's going to be, Biggie?
I'm debating. It's either something shitty at work because he can take everything and make it shitty,
Yeah.
or the doctor told him he's fat and has to lose some fucking weight.
What are the odds?
Dark, just wait until Biggie's off and then call it. We'll give you a second to call in. It doesn't have to be a smooth transition. He's saying the link stopped working. I can make it work again. It's probably just because you guys are spamming the fuck out of it.
It's the same link I've been using for a couple weeks.
Listen, we know this. It's
Right.
literally he's just got to be patient because he's like, I can't get in. Well, no shit, we're talking to Biggie.
All right, well,
Idiot.
well, we'll let you go then and be watching to see what Bulk's sad news is.
Sounds good, fellas. Appreciate you all. Except for Easy Money. Fuck you.
Fuck off, bro.
I can't believe you
should
ghosted
have
him.
not even been able to roll over. You're lucky. I prayed for you. I shouldn't have done that.
Somebody who just had surgery and you ain't answering his call. You're a dick.
I take all those prayers back, you motherfucker.
Excuse me, are those Bugle Boy jeans that you're wearing?
Why, yes, they are Bugle Boy jeans.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that was Biggie, one of our bestest friends in the entire world, because he continues to show up. As long as you show up, that's one of your easiest tickets into becoming our bestest friend in the entire world. Now,
Can we go back to the live faces, Z-Money?
yeah, I'm going to pull that up. See who's here. Oh, you want? So nobody else is in the chat right now. We'll go to live
All right, I
faces
just
here.
text Bulk, told him go ahead and give us a shot right now. So hopefully he is getting ready to get on the line.
When he's calling your phone like
He's
a fucking
calling my phone.
dummy. This better be. Turn your phone up.
Yeah, I do. Let's see. Make sure I'm not muted.
Let's make sure everything's working.
Bulk, you there? Uh-oh.
He's so dumb. He doesn't even know how to work his phone.
Uh-oh.
Why do we have people try to call in that are supposed to know how to call in, but can't? Maybe his fucking announcement is that he can't fucking figure out how to call in.
Hold on.
I can generate a new link for this call.
Hello? Hello? Bulk, you there? Let me make sure the...
Everything's fine. We're doing everything we normally do correct. He's just very...
He can call the show, damn it.
He's very... Here, click that link. You
click the link again.
Oh my God, that's not the link. That's a cell phone number. We get it. You have Pappa J's number.
It's on my end. That's the stream I was seeing isn't working for some reason.
Yeah, we know it's on your end.
When you booted me from the...
Hold on.
The call with Biggie.
There we go.
Stop talking.
He didn't boot you.
When I got booted from the call with Biggie, it like
who is this
shut down my webcam permissions.
Oh, you don't have webcam permission?
I know.
That's horrible.
I know. Whatever.
Because he lets his kid play with his shit.
Are you using a Nokia flip phone or what?
He lets his
Well,
kid...
I'm not gonna try.
It sounds like shit too. What phone are you using, bro? Okay, see, look, he's not talking anymore. Are you talking?
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Can you hear
There you
anything? Can you hear anything we're saying?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
All
Okay,
right.
so hold on. Let me know if you can hear this.
Feed me.
He's playing your theme. Can you hear it?
No, I can't.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so anyway, what's the sad news?
Bolt's not making it to WrestleMania this year.
What?
Oh, shit.
Man, that thinned out quick.
I told you. I called. So many people are going to have dropping like five.
Wait, did you already buy a ticket?
I haven't bought tickets yet or anything yet. I only had the hotel. But, you know.
They'll be happy to take that from you and resell it for 3 times the value.
Yeah. You know, I got to buy my kids food this week.
God damn it! You know what? You went to all those goddamn concerts, all that goddamn bullshit, and now you're canceling.
And you're gonna go to Baby Metal 2? That's coming up here in Phoenix. Yeah, we know.
Are you going to Baby Metal?
No, I'm not.
No, he's gonna get diabetes and go to the hospital again. That's his other bill.
But I was getting a little bit of the heat illness last night, and I actually had to leave the Papa Roach concert early. I only made it through Under Oath before I had to go home.
Damn.
What the fuck is wrong with our friends, bro?
I don't know. Now it's just me and Biggie because the Man in Black canceled out too. So it's yeah. They can't
Biggie went through back surgery and he's still gonna go.
He's still going, right?
But I thought Bulk bought everything. Didn't he buy everything already?
Just the rooms.
So did he say that and he can get refunded for the rooms?
Oh yeah, are you kidding? When we got the rooms, I got 5 nights for $393.
They'll throw that in your face.
I got 4 nights for $402.
Right, and they're selling that shit now for $1,500. So they'll be happy to take them back.
What hotel?
Yeah.
On
the bright side, though, I'll be going to. I'm planning on going to Mania in New Orleans.
Yeah, well, keep planning as you're buying concert tickets and starving your fucking kids because you're not going to make that one either. Son of a bitch.
No, I'll make that one for sure.
You go to all these shitty concerts. You can't go to WrestleMania with your boy.
Now, let this be documented, Bulk, that we've had plenty of conversations on the show where I say you've come to me multiple times off the show, thank you, Opie, and said, hey, I'm poor, blah, 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 but then buy 10,000 concerts. Can we all agree that this is one of those times that I was talking about?
Right.
He literally said, I'm poor,
but
I can't go to WrestleMania.
Not to spend more money I don't have.
Well, I'm poor.
Yeah, as you watched half a concert that you, again, paid for last week.
3 cars in 1 year.
Oh, yeah.
Forget that. Oh, shit. And a brand new house, Oompa Loompa style.
Right.
We all know about your bullshit.
So, I just wanted to break that news to you guys. I won't be making it this year.
Right. Well, shit. Now I'm bummed. I was gonna be me, Kimmy, and Biggie, and looks like that's it. The whole crew's dwindled down.
Thank God Opie stepped up. Holy fuck. Well, you're talking about for WrestleMania. Damn, I saw that shit fly out the back of your throat. Yeah. It bounced off your hand and then into your junk.
I almost died.
Hey, I would have came tonight, but I would have shat in Pappa J's toilet like 4 times by now.
So you heard at the top, so he's already bitching at me for doing it. You might as well just done it anyway.
Zach already destroyed it. Go back and listen.
24-hour stream. This is a couple-hour podcast.
Hey, listen, I started a new habit during that 24-hour live stream. I shat last time, too. Hey, and I'm going to do it again probably after the show. He bought his Taco Bell bulk. You should see how much Taco Bell Pappa J
Taco Bell for days.
So much.
Every Wednesday, Pappa J buys pizza, Burger King. He buys food for the boys, and it's sometimes it's the same, sometimes it's different. This time it was a different type of order of Taco Bell. It wasn't just your basic cheeseburger. It was all kinds of crazy shit, and it was fucking awesome.
It was an app exclusive deal.
Look at these fucking things. These little guys. Are you watching a live stream?
Is this something we should discuss with him?
Yeah, I am.
Look at this. Look at that. I'm holding up right now. You'll see it when I do it. Nice little, what is it, mini fucking, what is that, Pappa J?
It's a mini crunch wrap. They call it a crunch wrap slider.
Fucking favorite.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Fucking favorite. It's almost like something I'd be able to hide under my bed, right?
Right.
Weird. Be able to hide.
That's what a regular Crunchwrap Supreme looks like in my hands.
Right. Hey, Bulk. What does under your bed look like, do you think? Do you think you have some dishes under there, maybe some fucking food or stuff stashed way back there where you just physically can't reach?
I just moved, so the under my bed is clean.
Oh, there it is.
Well, when you lifted your bed up as you were moving, what the fuck did you find?
That's a good question, actually. What was under there, Bulk?
Bags of chips, some empty bags of chips, and a couple water bottles.
Did you have a fuck book under there?
No.
Remember, we got phones for that.
Remember in Toph's dresser that we helped him move?
Oh,
there was
shit.
That was it a black porno?
It was.
Big Hogs or not? Backdoor Sunshine or something?
No, it was some black porn. What the hell was the name of it?
It was the funniest shit ever.
Big butt black babes or some shit like that.
Yeah, Bulk, are you trying to get out of here? We're holding him on.
I'm sorry?
Are we holding you on?
Yeah, we'll let you go, my brother, and I hope you're feeling better. And I'm going down to the Nest tomorrow to learn the other Kazi stand. So.
Yeah, chat along in the stream. Moderate these motherfuckers. Get them out of here.
All right. Have a good night.
All right, I'll see you later, brother.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
He sounds like what Jabba the Hutt looks like sitting there. like a Peter Griffin that's just a little bit more overweight. Oh man, he's listening. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Where he said BBW's my favorite.
Oh look, my sound effect doesn't work. Just kidding.
Oh.
Yes, feed me. That was Bulk, our other bestest friend, because he continues to show up. Even though, ironically, our bestest friends aren't here tonight, but we do have a few individuals here with us tonight. And much like Bulk and finding weird shit under his bed, Pappa J, have you found any weird shit ever under your bed? What's the weirdest thing you found under your bed ever? Anything. It doesn't even have to be nasty. It could be like a born mat. Anything. What is it?
Nothing, but under my couch in my very first game room, I finally found the Girls Gone Wild DVD that you probably slid under there. And
I remember.
So far that I couldn't find it.
No, that's where I found it initially. I just happened to put it back where your little finchers couldn't get it.
Because the PS2 played DVDs.
Yeah. We both used the same material. Isn't that weird to think about?
Oh, that's sick, bro.
What? Same DVD. Same DVD. And it was Snoop Dogg, bro. Like what? Like
Snoop was in it.
Technically, it's like because of that we're doing it to that. You know? Let's be a little tasteful here, but what the fuck? That was the weirdest thing ever. Weirdest moment in my life.
Funny. Opie, you got a story, man. You want to set it up?
Yeah. Speaking of finding food underneath your bed, right? We have one rule for the bedrooms, really. No food in the bedrooms.
Right.
No food, and if it doesn't have a spill-proof lid, no drinks. You want a drink, go to the kitchen. That's what the kitchen's for. Go to the drinks. Over the last, I'd say 6 months, you notice, a bag of chips missing. A loaf of bread missing.
And you're like, damn, am I doing all that?
Soda's going missing. I'm sitting there like, my wife's not drinking that many goddamn sodas.
Right.
And by the time I think, go look at the kids' room. Go look at the kids' room. I've already gone to the next thing, so it's, out of sight, out of mind.
And either that or you already replaced it.
Right, or already replaced. So you're not thinking about it. Well,
Dog's got it.
I needed to go into my son Tommy's room to grab something out of my old desk is in there, and it's still full of my shit. And I go in there and I step in I don't go into the rooms at all. I fucking hate it.
Same.
I step into the room, and immediately soda cans everywhere.
That's the best sign. Right
everywhere. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I chew his ass. I make him clean everything that was in there. And there was probably 10, 15 sodas. Like three of my energy drinks gone or half drinking or gone or empty,
dumped everywhere.
Right. Bowls of cereal that have been sitting there molding and getting all fucking gross.
Oh, yeah, because he doesn't finish a bowl of cereal.
No,
not to save his life.
No,
it's like the best fucking thing ever.
How are you not drinking the milk full of all the flavor at the end?
Right. He comes over to my house to eat because I got the good cereal over there, and he'll never finish a bowl. He'll never finish it.
So I'm like, what the fuck? So he cleans all that. Lo and behold, last night.
Now he cleaned all this like a week ago.
Yeah, like literally like a week ago. This is like a week ago. So last night, I need to go in to find a cord from the desk, and I walk in and immediately, again, not a week later,
cans.
And there was more shit in a week this time than there was the last time.
He said, fuck you, take my cans. I'm going to add more shit to the pile, Dad. Watch this.
now, to be fair, he did have two friends over for 2 nights.
Right.
So it's times 3.
Right.
George Julia said have a whole drama podcast. That's pretty much what this is.
George, what's up, buddy?
Now I'm going to show you the pictures, Z-Money. You can...
That's Bi-Curious George, in case y'all are wondering.
You can swipe right or left and show the camera as you want. That's 3 different surfaces. That's just the first one. You go ahead and swipe and see the rest of them.
Oh, my God.
It's outrageous. It's outrageous.
Oh. Food everywhere. So the pictures I'm looking at, there's like a desk here, and at the side of the desk, there's a bunch of Sonic cups. You know the Sonic slushies?
Yep.
There's a bunch of large and medium of those. Just it looks like there's still stuff at the bottom of them because the straw in one of the empty-ish looking cups from our angle, the point of view, is still pointing straight up. But there's nothing around it, so you know there's something in the bottom of that cup. You got a bunch of Tall Boy Dr. Peppers. Holy fuck. What Tall Boy Dr. Peppers?
Those are the Mountain Dew
energy drinks.
Low caffeine energy drink things?
Yep.
What
yeah.
The fuck? At least he's got
I got like 4 cases of them, and I'm down to like a case and a half.
Shopping at Costco.
There's like a little ladle of popcorn over there. What the fuck? It's just by a fan, just blowing
popcorn, entire tubs of animal crackers. It's just...
And he means a 5-gallon tub of fucking animal cracker.
It's just all sitting on top of Pokemon cards.
Yes, it is.
Fucking fucker.
So I texted Pappa J last night, and I was like, what the fuck do I do?
Oh, yeah, the Kickstarts from Mountain Dew. That's what they're called. Kickstarts.
Yeah, the Kickstarts. I'm like, what the fuck do I do? He's like, ground him for a week. I'm like, I've tried that. It doesn't work.
Dude, weird. That is gross.
He's... Yeah, George, he has seen the video of me and Opie kissing.
Why is he so excited?
Oh, yeah.
George is excited about that video. I feel like George needs to be in that video.
He's the one who had the AI app that did it. That's why.
That's the pervert.
Yeah.
That's the pervert who wanted to see all you.
Right, so...
right, I text Pappa J, and I'm like, what do I got to do? Send this kid to a boys' military school for a month?
That's not a bad plan.
I'm lost.
I would.
Everything I've tried, I can. His Xbox is now my Xbox. His iPad is now my iPad. It still I don't know what the hell to do.
Now, here's part of the problem with the boy. First of all, he does more work around the house than the girls do, or not around the house, around the farm.
Right.
And he's not into it. He's like me. He's not into the horses and the chickens and the donkeys and blah, blah, blah. He's not into that. And he's the guy who's got to take care of more of it than the 2 girls who are out there enjoying the animals. So they get to ride whenever they want because riding is a healthy thing. So, of course, you want to go and relate to the animal and train and ride and all that stuff. That's healthy. The thing he likes to do is play video games, which... has a point of diminishing returns after so long of playing. You can't just play video games all day long and behave normally, because you get anxious, you get short-tempered. You know as well as I do, if you play video games all day long, your attitude goes to shit.
I've been grinding for video games just because I've played video games for too long.
Right. And so he doesn't understand why the girls get to do anything they want and he doesn't get to do anything he wants. Again, because video games are a bit destructive to the mind if done to excess, and horses simply aren't. And then he's leaned on a little bit harder because he is a boy. You and I see eye to eye on that. Right. The boy should be leaned on harder than the girls.
Fire says, "Have you tried La Chancla?"
What is that?
The slipper, the sandal.
Yes, that boy has been beaten up and down. That doesn't bother him.
He laughs now.
Yeah, no. He's
the last time I laughed at my dad give me an ass whip is the first time I got my ass beat like a man.
Yeah, so he's in that sticky situation where he feels like it's owed to him, and because he feels like it's owed to him, and he knows he won't get it, he's going to sneak it. So this is the problem that we have with the boy. So I think, as counterintuitive as this is, I think in order to even out his behavior, he actually needs a few more privileges as opposed to the privileges he has being taken away. Because he has very few privileges. He loves his bicycle, and he loves his Xbox, and he loves having his friends over and going over to his friends.
Right, and now he's got football. So
right. He does love football, which is why he's not afraid to get hit in football, because his dad's already taking his head off.
There you go. He built up the calluses on that boy.
Listen, I'm not raising no pussy, okay?
Yeah, so I think, counterintuitive as it is, I think the boy needs a few perks to go along with the extra work. Of course, he's a boy, so I think he should have more privileges than the girls, while at the same time being more responsible for more of the work than the girls.
I just don't know what else to give him or let him do.
Right.
Because even if I were to ask him, like, hey, what else do you want? What do you want to do? He's going to want to play video games.
Right. He's going to want to play video games and eat.
Right.
That's the two things he sneaks.
He does. He sneaks video games all the time, and he eats.
I had to put an automatic lock on the doghouse because he would sneak in here and play my video games.
He still gets in. I come in here, and he'll be in here just sitting there. He's like, Pappa J unlocked the door. I was like, did he? He's like, yeah.
And before the automated lock, when he used to lock it with a key, he'd go in the house and find it.
Right. And then he wisened up and, quote unquote, lost the key.
Who does this sound like, boys?
You.
Us when we were kids. The shit we used to do.
Yeah, well,
I don't know. I was so terrified of my dad.
I was terrified of my mom.
Right.
My mom was not around. I was running the city. She was
for the most part, if you got fucked up for doing something, you didn't do it, or you got better about not getting caught.
That's true. I remember getting fucked up by my mom for multiple things. I'd never do those things, but it wasn't everything. But when I did get fucked up, I never forgot.
He can't grasp the concept of hiding his tracks.
Right. Zach was exactly like Tommy is, because he considered getting away with something. You and me are normal people. We consider I got away with something, meaning nobody found out.
Right. I didn't get caught.
Right. Now, Zach and Tommy feel like getting away with it means I got the job done.
Right.
So if I get caught, that's fine. I still got away with it. Yeah. Okay.
I got to eat in the room and play video games when I wasn't supposed to.
Right.
Fuck yeah.
So
it's an achievement that unlocks, right? It's just you got to do it once. That's all it is. That's all it takes, and then that's
right. And
Dark Fire Black, and if we take him shooting, he might not come back.
I talked about this about 3 months ago. I had a talk with the boy, right? I pulled him aside and I said, son, look, you got to get better at covering your tracks. Yeah. And he's like, oh, what do you mean? The girls get to do everything. I don't get to do anything. I said, oh, I know. But
I know.
if you got soda cans laying around, you sneak a soda into the room and you drink the soda, don't throw it in your trash can. Take it out to the dumpster. And his response is, well, my room's cleaner than the girls, so I don't know why I get in trouble. I'm like, because you're not supposed to have the soda can, so don't throw it in the trash can. But that's what the trash can's there for. I can't believe this kid can't understand the concept of covering your tracks.
Mentioned you beat the shit out of him. Well, there you go.
Right. Right.
Hey, football. There you go.
I can't wait till he's in his, part of his football journey, where parents get to go on the field and go one-on-one versus their fucking kid. Because I'm lighting him the fuck up.
We've all seen those social, and he knows it's going to come.
Right, I'm not taking it easy on him. I'm like, this is what you get. You remember all those times? This is it.
Yeah, you're coming off the ground.
Oh my god,
that's outstanding.
Yeah, hobbies tend to be what it is, and this little kid's game hobbies is video games. Video games and football.
Right.
Loves those two things.
Well, I mean, on a different note, because he wants to be a jackass, now I've got an Xbox at home.
That's right. I've noticed Vampire Survivor has been logged on quite a bit in your account, at least.
Right. So Opie texts me, says, hey, with a picture of the Xbox on the big screen in the living room, he says, hey, guess who just got an Xbox?
What has he been doing since?
Riding his bike, playing with his toys,
hanging outside.
Yeah, you got to use your imagination now. Jump on that fucking trampoline. Enjoy yourself.
He's jumped on the trampoline a lot.
Yeah,
spent a little more time at Gangy and Papa's house.
Hey, this might be of some relevance. Hey, Noni, put your face on the microphone. Say hello. Say hi.
Hi.
Did you hear yourself? That's Noni. She's about the same age, maybe a little younger than your boy over here, Opie. What do you like to do the most? Noni?
Yeah, what are your hobbies?
What do you like to do?
Play on my tablet.
See.
Screen time.
Uh-huh. So how would you feel if I took your tablet away because you did something wrong? You don't know. You know how you feel. You'd be upset, right? Like, why do I get this taken away?
You look them straight in the eye and say, you ain't got a hair in your ass to take my tablet.
Look at them in their face. No. She knows.
So on top of Thompson, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And this just came to mind because she said tablet. I had to take Tinley's phone away.
Oh, right. I don't know about this.
Right. This is something you don't know. This is shocking.
Oh, no.
Roblox?
No.
Oh.
No. But we caught Thompson playing that a few weeks ago, too.
Yeah, Roblox is bad if you don't have the right shit happening.
Right.
Yeah, Roblox is nothing but a pedo playground.
Right. So, my buddy Garrett, the one that works at the Nest over there, him and a certain lady friend come over every Monday because his daughters do lessons over here. And my daughter Tinley walks in the room and Garrett goes, oh shit, come outside, I gotta talk to you. So I go outside and he goes, are you aware that Tinley has Snapchat?
Ooh, Snapchat is bad. Now, before you go any further, the context behind Snapchat and why it's kind of serious if you're a kid and have Snapchat, because you can send messages and they delete.
They auto disappear.
Now, you get notified if they take a screenshot of it. Ooh, who fucking cares, right? What are you going to do? You're just going to block them after you take the screenshot, right? But for the most part, there's creeps that live on that as well as a bunch of other shit. Go ahead.
She told me that you knew she had it.
No.
So you knew she had it?
Yes.
And you just
knew nothing about it. So,
I said, why would your parents let you have that? I said, that's only for one thing, and it's something you don't know about yet.
It didn't start out as just a, sending pictures. The Snapchat was designed for some goody-goody.
Right.
So, me being a little bit of a jokester.
You made a Snapchat?
No, I had Snapchat. It hasn't been logged in 3 years because I don't ever fucking use it.
100 years, right?
So I log into my Snapchat. I find her. I send her a friend request and a picture of my face that says you're grounded.
Oh my god!
She comes up. She hands me the phone.
How'd you know? How'd you know? Is that what she said? How did you know?
Oh no, she not that smart. Right.
She told me that her friend turned her onto it because there are some filters that are really cool that only Snapchat has, and that you guys knew about it.
That's all right. Grow up, get a job, move the fuck out, get Snapchat.
Right.
Filters are dope, much like what you're watching us on right now. I think it's TikTok. You can check us out on YouTube, Facebook, all these social media platforms. We go live every Wednesday. Hit that like, subscribe button right now. Tap it over and over and over your screen. Just tap it, tap it, tap, tap, tap. We need to get our likes up. YouTube is where we like to send people. So BigLipRadio on YouTube. Check that out. Go hit us up, like and subscribe. Please, go ahead, boys.
Do you let them take their screens into their bedrooms?
Not the iPads, but Tinley has had her phone.
Yeah.
Do they have
Right.
TVs in their bedroom?
They have TVs.
Oh, that's fine. You can't you can't get into any trouble watching TV.
But
However,
you can do all the same stuff on the TVs except for play video games, like the one we just spoke about. Was it Roblox that we mentioned?
Right, but I don't think you can do Snapchat on TV.
You can't send pictures.
That's true.
If you know what I'm saying.
Yes,
and that's the thing you gotta watch.
Not only that, but on Snapchat, your phone number's available for everybody.
Oh really? Oh my
Right.
God, that's horrendous.
Because that's how you have to sign up, huh?
Right.
That's what's scary about it, is because now it's linked to you personally.
Right.
You can't hide behind an alias. It's tied to a phone number that you can easily call a carrier and get.
Well, you just get WhatsApp and you use that phone number.
And her screen name wasn't anything incognito. It was literally her name, like 2357.
With her birthday too. Huh?
Who the hell's got that name that she had a 235? What 236 people got that name?
I don't fucking know.
Because you made up that name.
Yeah, Bulk says in the chat, my boy try and sneak food, but he forgets his dad is Bulk Lesnar, and he can hear him opening chips from across the house.
It's like a dog when you open up a cheeseburger. What?
Yeah, huh? Darkfire also said started buying him salads and healthy shit because I won't eat it, and he doesn't want to eat a lot of greens at once. So there's more left over.
I'm gonna have to put a thumbprint door lock on the pantry so he can't get in it at
That's
night.
not a bad idea, bro. That thumbprint door lock of mine really has him flustered.
So you got a boy who's just constantly eating. I mean, he's growing. That's what that
Right.
means, right? He needs a lot.
But
of
eat in the kitchen.
But he's probably terrified of something. But he's not terrified of shit because he just leaves it for anybody to see.
right.
doesn't
He ain't
hide it.
scared.
He didn't hide nothing.
No.
That's a brave boy. He's going to be a hell of a Marine
I did
one day.
find a couple of unopened Dr. Pepper, strawberry Dr. Peppers
took 'em?
that were hidden, and I definitely took them and drank them last night.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Hey, that's dad tax. Dad tax.
Dad tax. Holy shit, that's good shit.
Yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, hit them up in the chat. Let me know.
Right, raising kids is tough.
Yes, and we posted the YouTube chat, the link if you want to call in. Just make sure you type in the chat. Hey, I'm waiting in line because there's a little cool little thing here I can see people on before they come into the stream in case it's just a pecker. Because we don't want peckers hanging out here. We don't want no peckers going on.
Oh my God.
Speaking of peckers, bro.
Yes.
You got Tommy effing up, Opie's daughter effing up. You got my daughter over here who's a tablet kid. You got all kinds of things going on. Your bathroom getting destroyed, Pappa J.
You wrecked my bathroom. It probably still ain't right. I think the floor melted.
Your shelf right here. We didn't talk about that, but it got destroyed last week episode. Now, Pappa J, that's something that still needs to be resolved because I come over here today and I specifically said it last week.
Right.
That now, Bulk, you're his lawyer, so you're watching right now. So this should be a cut and close case. You work for Pappa J, not me. Let's all just remember that. But Bulk is the logical one here, I'm assuming. And there's a little bit of a delay, but that's all right. The chat comes through the same time they type it in. Pappa J, if you remember and recall the last episode when we got in that big argument before we did the show before the show, remember? It was like the first 6 minutes of the 351st BigLipRadio podcast live stream. You can go watch that right now on our YouTube. But if you check that out, you'll see where you're just frantically screaming in anger. You were frantically screaming in a fit of angry rage. You were holding on to the controller that was in your hand so tight because you didn't want to spike it against the ground because of the shit that was happening over there. Not even in your video game, Pappa J.
Right.
I had moved around Caden to go get my jacket because I said I had to go piss. And then as I went to scooch by him, you have this big, huge bookshelf in the way from the door.
Right.
And where everybody sits for the podcast. If you're watching us live, I'll show you here. You can see Opie is pointing at it right there. Yeah, right behind me. You see his bookcase, but up top is more important, right? You see up top
those
there?
cups up there.
Those things are pretty cool. They're very rare. They're very valuable. Those cups. Tell me a little bit about those cups, Pappa J.
Those are cup toppers that Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, and KFC. Each one had 4 cup toppers. I've got almost a complete set. They each one had 4 cup toppers from 1999's The Phantom Menace. And that's where I got most of them. I got a few back there. Now, in my defense, I do have double-sided tape so that I will be able to tape them down.
You can't just jump on the fucking grenade like that. Let me tell you something, Pappa J. Last week, I specifically said what in that live stream. I said, hey, What happened to that double-sided tape that we've been talking about? That not even the double-sided tape. I said, what happened to that putty? That sticky tack. That's what they call it. Sticky tack. What happened to that? Because that'd be perfect, because then they would be able to sit up. Because right now they have raised bottoms, so you got to sit on certain spots of this fucking cup. But if you had sticky tack, they wouldn't fucking fall over and dangle and wangle, because those things are top heavy, much like me sitting in that laundry basket hanging my ass over it to shit in your toilet.
Right. You asshole.
We talk about that?
Yeah, well, do you want to hear the audio from last week?
Did you get right to the point of it?
I'm right there.
All right, so it's probably like a 2-minute long. You guys can check it out on YouTube, but if you're
we won't go through the whole thing. You'll just get a...
Let's do it. Just play it. Play it up, sir.
Yeah, you're grab-assing right there.
Don't fucking fall back like this.
I'm
That was it. Is this the first time on camera that those cups have...
look, that's towards the end.
I specifically asked if you were there.
Right.
What the...
Hold on, here we go.
You're not even...
We're getting to it. We're getting to it.
All kinds of shit.
A lot of them.
Here we go.
Hold on to everything.
See, most people go to work
to
pay for vacations and
stuff. This is not it. This is way too soon.
To your now you're getting up. You're getting up right now. Grogu and
Yoda. Yeah, we
There you grab ass.
God damn it! Fuck! Why do you do that?
You're so mad.
3 weeks in a row.
I watched you do that.
He's so pissed.
Oh, no, you were grab-assing with fucking Caden, and that shit happened.
You use government names. That's how
I did. I was pissed. You're grab-assing. And then there's Bulk selling it.
Twitter. And they'll be back up there again.
Just put them in the back behind there. I'll deal with it later. Fuckers.
Know the solution.
This is only...
Yeah, the solution is quit walking into the goddamn shelves.
You only get this if you watch...
Solid logic.
You don't get any of this.
God, every fucking day. I had to move the skateboard. That's it.
This is real pop.
Nothing else is getting moved. That's it. No. Those are staying there, and you can be responsible goddamn adults and quit grab-assing in the game room. So that was the anger. That was the anger.
777 says they aren't rare. The landfill has tons of them.
Hey, screw you, man!
Yeah, hit that like and subscribe.
You can't even get here for a 24-hour show. You can't talk shit.
Yeah, right, fucker. And if you're watching the live stream right now, you're looking at it. What you're looking at is the camera's not broken. There's just I have it fixed on the shelf in question here, Pappa J.
Yes,
there is a shelf that has all those toppers at the very top that are very top heavy. You can see
they are top heavy. Right,
they look. It's not a joke. But people walk into the door. If you can see to the right here.
Right, the door's right there.
Is that Michael Myers?
It's got a Michael Myers door cover.
Right, it's got an awesome freaking 3D fingerprint thumb lock fucking thingamajiggy, my big old forehead. But there's a door, but then you walk in, right?
Yeah, there it is.
We're going to walk by one, and as soon as you walk in, even before the door's open, because the door doesn't open towards the shelf, the door opens toward Opie. Right? So you're not going to look at Opie when you walk in. You're looking straight at those fucking shelves.
Right.
And those are the first things you see. If you knew anything about Pappa J and you guys ended up being enemies or getting ready to be, you would just stick your hand in that fucking door and grab anything on that fucking shelf and roll out, right? You wouldn't even fucking know.
Well, you got to get past the gates, fences, cameras, dogs, and guns.
I said you're not necessarily enemies yet, but you're about to be. Something's about to happen. You know something big's about to come up. You did something fucked up. Would you just steal all that shit right there because it's right by the door? Anybody that's a neighbor that's watching right now that's within a radius, you just happen to know that the door's unlocked or you forget to lock it and you see
that's what the auto lock's for.
Now, how much did you say that whole cabinet's worth? Right?
Oh, I have no idea how much that whole cabinet's worth.
You mentioned last week. I
said the whole room.
I don't forget. You fucking screamed at me.
I said the whole room.
Daggers in your fucking teeth and hate in your eyes, bro. And you're like, it's $100,000 fucking dollars.
Yeah, the whole room. Everything in the room's worth $100,000.
No,
so the trick is to come in here and act like a damn adult, man. There's nothing wrong about it.
Shit, but we're not bouncing around. You happen to have something inconveniently in the way. Now, when you look at it, your logic makes sense because you're trying to split the room, right? You're trying to split the podcast area from the retro area from the arcade. And you can clearly see that's happened. But we have to. I almost feel like we have to figure out a different solution to that because this gets hit every time. Am I wrong there?
Well, here's the deal.
Hold on, I'll let you say anything. Just answer that one question, then it's your turn. That gets hit all the time, right?
Yes, it gets hit all the fucking. That's why I lost my shit.
You're go. No, I don't care about that. I just want to know if that gets hit a lot, and if I didn't want to know anything else. Go ahead, your turn. I said it would be your turn next.
Right. Well,
because we were trying to find a logical solution. It gets hit a lot.
Here's the deal. On podcast nights, it is one night a week.
You're
okay?
Right. You're right.
There are 6 other nights where there's not 100 swinging dicks in this fucking room.
Right. So you get to enjoy it without any worry.
Right. So if you look,
that's not true because Tommy's knocked it over when we're not here.
If you look, the distance between Opie and the shelves is plenty of room. Now, when your boy shows up 10 minutes late, so that he can yawn and look into his phone as we're doing the show while he's on camera.
Happens.
Now it gets crowded up front there. And granted, the room's not designed for a crowd in that area. I get it.
That's where I was going to go next with the topic was we always have a lot of people here. There's usually 4 people on the mic and at least 2 or 3 people hanging out in the background.
Right.
This is not a lot of space, like you said, for that.
Right.
But we wanted that. We wanted the crowd. That's why we did this. But that shelf happens to get in the way, and then when people move, because it's going to happen, even when we have, what happens when we start doing the wrestling gig here? And we have like 5 fucking wrestlers in here.
Here's my thought as we get close to snack time now. Here's my thought. I think from hencepoint forward, I think the peanut gallery should be back behind the line designated by the bookshelf, and they should be sitting over there, and then come up to the mic as they need to talk.
That's kind of cool.
And I think that should be the route. That way, we avoid all the crowding here, and we also alleviate the problem of trying to open up this door for your 15th beer.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say, man. There's a lot of inconvenience with that having to cut things. Now the shelf, I feel like it's a problem because the people that are sitting back there, they now have this narrow little space that you're looking at right there in the camera. It's a narrow space between the bookshelf and this little Christmas little plant that you see right there.
Right.
That's all they got to walk. That's all they got to see. They have to be in that little area right there. Otherwise they won't be able to see shit.
Right. Well, you got...
He's all right.
Plenty of places to sit along the retro station there.
Specifically, that you wanted that shelf to cut the rooms in half.
Right.
What if instead of cutting the rooms in half on this side, we somehow take like a layer or 2 off and cut it on that side? Because you already have a lot of shit cutting that side. We can just move that or set it on these shelves so you can save some of the good shit, and so we don't keep put some of this shit on. We can move it there. We can make that our new snack shelf, bro. That'd be fucking sick. I just thought of that. We could make that like the BigLipRadio fucking specific. We could put it right here, and then there'd be room to come in. You'd open up this whole big huge fucking room. It'd be like, oh, and then there'd be nobody bumping into it.
But if I move that over, it's gonna hit those shelves. I would have to move it up.
That's fine.
Because no, it's not, because that's going to crowd in on us. That's fine to you.
Nah, that's fine.
It ain't fine to me.
Because the exit door is right there, not being blocked by nothing. And then just imagine if there's a fire back there, they'd push that shelf over first thing to get out this.
If there's a fire back there, you just have to understand that you're going to die.
You're going to die.
Somebody's going to die.
Well, Papa, somebody come get her. Doesn't like a strip. Or Pappa J, let me tell you something, though.
Yeah.
We're a little bit over here. I feel like we do need to have a resolution because those things still aren't even glued down.
I'll get them glued down this weekend.
You said that like a long time ago.
Well, we had in-laws in this weekend. It was a big weekend.
We had in-laws. You always have in-laws here, bro. They live here.
Yeah, well, we got that.
Here. Jesus
Thank
Christ.
God, right?
Jesus Christ. All right. Well, let's go ahead and cut the commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. When we come back, we'll be doing that snack time. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe. Thank you. We'll catch you on the other side.
Oh man, I'm hungry. You got any snacks?
What do you mean, snacks?
You know, snacks. Like the Planet Gummies from Trolley, or the Crunchy Bacon Cheetos. How about the pulled pork Lay's chips with mustard?
What? Where the fuck do you get those?
Glad you asked. It's called Pop's Exotic. first thing you can do is go to popsexotic.com to see all the other snacks they have. Then go to all their social media at Pops Exotic to see all the cool and different snacks they have to offer.
How do we get there?
You heard of Uber?
Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
What's up?
I just beat my last video game.
What do you mean you beat your last video game?
Yeah, I just beat Super Mario, Donkey Kong Country. I mean, I beat them all.
Are you sure you've beat them all?
Well, no.
Well, you know what you need to do? You need to get yourself down to Fallout Games in Tempe, North Phoenix, Paradise Valley, or the Mesa location. They specialize in all the old school video games. Or you can go to falloutgames.net and see what they got online as well. But it's best to go to the store location. You get the whole experience. They even got Legos.
Oh, geez, thanks. I'm going now.
Hey, this is Drab T-shirt from the Big O and Duke Show and the Junkies in Washington, D.C. And I listen to BigLipRadio after I've listened to everything else on the internet. And when I say everything else, I mean everything else. Rally the Horde, The Minority Report, Hard Times and Weirdness, Joe Rogan, Play to Win Radio with AWOD, The Down...
Snack time!
People thought I was going to miss it.
Baking pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Baking pancakes! Motherfucking cakes! Baking pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Baking pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes!
Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, when you hear that song, that means it's time for some snack time. Us skinny boys are getting fat. We need to play some calories on. We've been burning too much. According to my watch, I've burned 5,000 calories a day, and I've not done shit. I can only imagine how many I'd burn if I actually went to the gym. But all I know is when we do these segments, we tend to fill up on calories, and it's because we try 4 different snacks. We rate them on a scale of 0 to 5, and we tell you why. And we've tried over 1,200 different snacks. No effing joke. Since 2017, 4 snacks a day for each, 4 snacks a week for each week since 2017. You do the math. But Opie is here to join us, and he picked out all the snacks this week. When he was picking them out menacingly, he said, do I want to fuck with Pappa J or not? That's what you said, right, Opie?
Jerk.
Hey, listen, I figured we went flaming hot shit last week.
We did.
Give Pappa J somewhat of a break. These have a jalapeno on them, so I'm not sure if they're going to be a jalapeno. So I'm not sure if it's going to be too much of a break. But first up, we have the Lay's Salsa Fresca chips.
Salsa Fresca. There you are. He's got the bag open. It smells like mud. Yeah.
No?
No, more salsa than mud. There's Nona putting her stinky, smelly hands in there.
Sorry, I'm doing audio check. I'm paranoid.
Hey, actually, it smells like... I know, me too. Smells like kibble.
Kibble, like the dog food.
It does.
Like a lot of these processed foods and chips and everything smell the same because they're usually made the same type of way, not with the same ingredients, same type of way. Ooh, you got nacho cheese over there?
I do. Taco Bell nacho cheese. Ooh.
Got it.
They're not hot, but they are making me sweat. That's weird.
Salsa Fresca? Yeah, it's because of the pepper. Stick that shit in some cheese. Whoa. Anybody want some nacho cheese? Oh, you like those? Go ahead, set them down. Oh, shit. Boom chocolate. Oh, man. We're all quiet there. Normally.
Those are good. They're not as good as barbecue chips. I think barbecue chips are pretty damn good. But those are actually pretty good, and it's Lay's, so you know it's got the right mouthfeel. The chips seem... Don't laugh.
He knows how it feels in his mouth.
He does.
The chips seem a bit small. Lay's are known for them big-ass chips. You get Lay's regular chips. Some of them things are, 4 inches around. It tastes good by itself. I'm going to try it with some of the Taco Bell dipping sauce.
That sends it over. The dipping sauce. The dipping sauce is that little extra sweetness. You didn't think it would be sweet, did you?
That's good. That's a 4. Lay's chips, salsa fresca. That's a 4, man. That's pretty good. What do you think, Opie? I hope he's checking it out right now. He's chewing. And
there's another Lay's chip, and I can't remember the flavor, but this reminds me just like them.
It's like the Marsala ones.
With a little bit more spice. But you're right, though. It does have a little bit of a sweet flavor to it.
Right.
Maybe that's the tomatoes coming out because it's salsa fresca, but I really enjoy these. I'm going to give them a 4 as well.
Yeah, it's all
4s.
It's as good as the fully loaded, and I think that's the other flavor you may be thinking of. Because fully loaded, the problem with flavored chips is it's really hard for a flavored chip not to taste like a barbecue chip, and this comes kind of close. It's like a tangier, sweeter barbecue
I'd even
chip.
say if you're into Mexican food or even like a pasta style food, you'd love this. This is a good.
Right.
This is a good chip. There's a lot of flavor to it. You get the tomato, you get the pepper, you get everything that comes with this summer limited time flavor.
Yeah, you can taste the dirty jalapeno.
Fresca chips. Yes, it's in there. It's good. It's good. That's a 4 for me. There's nothing bad about that. I could eat that whole chip and sweat I could sweat without wiping it once. Because I'm eating that whole bag.
Yeah.
And normally I hate sweating when I get the hot shit, so I've always got napkins everywhere and doing this shit. But right now I don't give a fuck. That's good.
That's your Nordic heritage.
Really? Is
Yeah.
that
What do you think? What's your score?
Probably a 4.
Why? You know?
She has no idea. Because she was able to eat it.
God bless you.
Sorry, you're supposed to have an idea. You make me sneeze when you don't.
God bless you. Let's see where sugar winds up here.
I feel like there's got to be a lot of sugar in that bitch. Okay. I didn't want to
What do we have next, Dope?
What's up? Oh, you're reading the bag, Pappa J. What are you looking for?
See where sugar is on here. I know there's got to be some
Why
sugar.
the fuck your A1C level is through the roof, your diabetes is blowing off the charts, your high blood pressure is through the roof, and you're worried about your fucking sugar?
Corn syrup's listed towards the end.
Well, it's there.
Yeah.
It's definitely very sweet. Very sweet and peppery. I'm sweating like a motherfucker. My mustache especially. All right, now we all give our score on that bad boy?
Yeah.
All right, what do we have? Let me do some camera work here. What do we have next there, Opie?
All right, next up, we got another chip. It's a grilled hot dog flavor, Circle K brand limited edition.
Grilled hot dog? Holy fuck.
Grilled hot dog.
Now, Circle K, was that the brand that did all the wrappers? The wrap?
The wrap snacks? No.
Yeah.
Hey, hold up that bag with the... There you go. Look at that bitch. Right there. Go get it from your Circle K. Circle K. Now, Wrap Snacks was done by, I think, the rappers. They, like, got their own company and did some shit. I could be wrong, but I feel like they're not a actual gas station snack. I mean...
Now, it smells like a fucking grilled hot dog.
Ooh, it does. Ooh, and these are Ruffles.
Ruffles has...
Jeez, these are wavy chip.
90s commercial. Ruffles. Grilled hot dog, man. I'd be damned. I guarantee you taste
Holy
the relish.
shit.
You taste the relish, don't you?
Well, you can taste ketchup.
Ooh, I got mustard. I got that mustard taste.
Right. You can taste mustard, ketchup. You can taste the relish. Oh, my God. These are delicious. This is a 5.
That
this
might
is
be
amazing.
the first chip I've bitten into that tastes exactly like what the hell it says it's supposed to be.
Whoa.
It tastes like a hot dog. Now, an Oscar Mayer hot dog, not a Hebrew National, unfortunately, but still.
Another limited edition from Circle K. We guarantee you'll love it, is the quote on the bag. Grilled hot dog flavored with mustard,
Well, they're
relish,
right.
and onion. Now, the cool part is the onion's going to bring out the sweetness flavor, but when onions by itself, it's disgusting. I hate how fucking, like, sour almost it is.
Well, sweet onion is good.
Yes. Oh, look. Little no.
Oh, Noli's all about it.
Noli's all about it. All right, Pappa J, what's your score?
A 5.
You give it a 5?
Yeah, I didn't think anything was going to beat the Lay's chip, but
I didn't-
just got its ass handed to it.
Now I got to do something that I did with the Lay's chip, and I got to dip it in that fucking...
Get that nacho cheese.
You think I went out and just plowed through
Natro cheeses.
Yeah.
What do you think, Opie?
I'm going to give it a 5 as well.
Whoa.
Right.
Whoa.
Nope. for being a Circle K branded chip.
Right.
It's got good flavor. You get good dust on your fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
a good crunch. Yeah, I like that one.
These are all true.
What do you think, Z-Money?
Now listen, I'm not trying to be like everybody else and just take the easy way out, but there's a lot of features to this that we normally call other chips on. For example, when something says grilled hot dog and you open it up, what the fuck are you expecting to taste?
Grilled hot
We
dog.
all know what a grilled hot dog is. Very distinct in taste because you got the grill flavor behind it.
Yep.
This has that behind it. It feels like these chips came off the grill, like they cooked them with the hot dog.
They put it on a roller.
Like there was 2 layers of rollers, and the hot dogs went on the top one, and these chips went on the bottom one, and just all the grease from the hottie doggies soaked into these chips. This is fucking awesome. This is really good. The onion, like I said, I don't get too much onion flavor, but that's a good thing.
Not too much,
but I get a lot of mustard flavor. You notice how they didn't say ketchup on this bag? A grilled hot dog should always have what other ingredient?
Mustard and relish.
This is a 4.5 because it doesn't have ketchup. It only has mustard, relish, and onion. I'm being facetious and stupid. Sorry. It gets a 5 for me. It's a fucking 5.
It's awesome.
It's a 5. This is a good Circle K brand too. It's like store brand. It's the shit you buy when you're poor.
If
this
you're gonna,
is really good.
Right, if you're gonna dock it half a point, you're gonna dock it for the mouthfeel. It doesn't have that same quality
There's a
feel
lot of sodium.
that lays.
It almost like hurts your mouth. I feel like if you ate a lot of those,
God damn, it's
it'd start cutting your mouth because of all the salt.
No, when you eat a lot of those, it's gonna start cutting your mouth because you're gonna plow the whole bag.
Yeah, with your mouth or your other,
yeah.
You know.
You
fucking guys. We got a lot of friends that like to do weird
Look at that
things.
fucking vein going through your bicep.
What's up, Pappa J? What are you reading? They're trying to get us more.
Yeah.
I give it probably a 5.
Wow, look at that. You give it a 5.
What stood out? What was the one thing you're like, holy crap, this is good?
I never tried something like a chip that's hot dog.
You've ever tried a chip that tastes like a hot dog and this tastes like a hot dog? Good. Awesome. So that's why you got a 5? Mm-hmm. All right. It's because it said what it did. We go off that. That's a good scale. All right, Opie, you have what? The second to the last snack?
Right. Up next, we have our last solid. It is the red velvet flavored Reese's peanut butter cups.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Ooh. Here, let me. Sorry, no camera. I forgot. I got. We spend money on shit like this, and then I just hand it, and try to hold it up to the camera. Look at that face.
Yeah, look at that face.
It's like he's prison. It's like his prison mug's that.
He's holding his prison number in front of him.
He just got some money on his fucking card, so now the cantina he can go buy shit now.
He's just trying to do the right thing.
Speaking of the Chad Duke show.
Oh, what? Who said that?
How many 6-year-olds do you think you could beat up?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
There's a other to it. There's a
in a row or at once.
There's
at once. What's the peak? How many 6-year-olds would it be before you got your ass whooped? They all just dogpile you.
Can I include the number all?
Okay, so how many does it start off with? Like, does it one by one trickle in, or does, like Opie said, does it all just at once pile up? Like, you snap your fingers. There's 10 of them on there. There's 30 of them on there. There's 50 of them on there.
It's gonna depend on how the kids want to fight, man. It could be all of them. If you say I can beat up 15, there's gonna be 15 kids in a circle.
So it could be 15 at once. Like
they might bum rush you. Yeah, you don't know. They might bum rush you.
I feel like I could take 6-year-olds like beers. Hey, Noelle, how old are you?
8.
Okay. So there's
She's a small 8-year-old. Very petite. Now, don't give me that look. Don't look at me hard, girl. Don't you eyeball me.
I'm taller than my friend that's 8.
Barely.
He must be short.
So repeat the question.
How many 6-year-olds could you beat up before you got overwhelmed?
I would say fatigue's gonna kick in, especially if you don't go to the gym. I'm sure everybody could at least take one out. A good fucking solid takeout on one of them. But
5 or 6, easy.
I know everybody and their mom could take out one 6-year-old is what I'm trying to say. But once you get past that one and you're still throwing fucking haymakers and shit, trying to knock them out fast as you can so you can get the next one.
Yeah,
you're gonna get tired.
You're gonna get noodle armed at some point.
I had to start kicking or something.
Yeah, you got feet, you got heads. You start headbutting.
Because especially at that height, I'm going with the knees,
right,
man.
You got knees?
Is there weapons?
Nope.
Just fists.
Nope. Mano a mano.
Hand-to-hand combat.
I'm grabbing him by the hair straight into the knee.
Well, I'm definitely grabbing. Like, you see how small this 8-year-old is, right? You can only imagine how small a 6-year-old is. I'm grabbing him by the fucking ankle, and I'm doing that thing where you pick him up, and she gets terrified when I do it to her. And you spin her around, right?
Right. You use them as what? You use them as a weapon.
You just spin. You just spin in a circle like a fan blade, but instead of being faced towards you, it's face up in the air, and people are coming at you, just getting knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, but how long could you spin a 6-year-old before you had to set him down?
Probably as long as I could swing my arms to knock them out before they all decided to kill me or something. You know what I mean? Did I give a number?
No.
Oh, to
the question.
I don't think I gave a number because what
Nah.
was your question again?
How many 6-year-olds could you whoop before you finally got overwhelmed?
10.
That's not a bad number.
10.
I feel Opie says all.
I don't know if there's a number that can handle.
Now, when you whoop, does that mean kill or just until they're like?
So
all right,
they no longer want.
I'm not fucking around anymore because I don't want to kill no 6-year-old.
No, at some point, you're coming off your feet. And they're gonna start stomping on your head.
So
they're gonna beat you.
When you start, the ref UFC rules.
Right.
Okay.
There are no rules.
UFC.
Yeah.
Style. Okay.
Yeah. At some point, they're gonna get you off your feet.
10.
And once they get you off your feet, you're gonna have trouble. You're gonna be overwhelmed.
Over one of them. I'm betting on I'm gonna be clumsy and I'm gonna be so adrenalined up. One's gonna be behind me spawning in, and I'm gonna trip over that motherfucker. That's how it's gonna have to work, right? Spawn these motherfuckers in.
Oh, they're just gonna come rushing in from the door.
Yeah, spawn, motherfucker.
Yeah. See, I feel like that's fairly realistic. I think 8. I think at some point, by the time I've got the 8th one with a shattered skull, I'm gonna end up falling down, and now I'm gonna start getting the shit kicked out of my temple.
Well,
and by a 6-year-old, that's gonna hurt at some point.
They're just gonna be running around like aimless chickens with their head cut off, so they're just gonna trample you.
And at 6 years old, they still have that magnet right to the nuts with the back of their hand.
Yeah.
So you got to watch that.
They're like perfect level. Just any body part's gonna hit you right in the bed area, the swimsuit area.
I think 8. 10's probably a good answer too. Opie, all of them.
The number all. Whatever that number is, the number.
Line up all the 6-year-olds on the planet.
All of them.
Opie's gonna vampire survive them.
Not enough of them.
Got mind.
Not enough of them are going to be able to get around me to take me off my feet. They're not going to lift me up. I mean, look at me. You're not getting me off the ground.
I thought that same thing. That's why I said I'm going to trip over one of them motherfuckers.
Your legs are going to get heavy at some point.
Trip over one of them motherfuckers.
You're going to trip. They're not going to knock you down.
Well, even if they're not on me, I'm going to just by backing up because it's just like Vampire Survivors. You're going to be backing up and hitting forward as they chase you because how are you going to? Like, you can't run and still hurt them.
The number all. Whatever that
is. Okay, Noli, if you had to take on a bunch of 6-year-olds, how many could you fight until you got tired?
Probably 2.
2? Okay, you're
all right.
I get it. Yeah.
6-year-olds, you're on notice.
Yeah.
Noli's got 2 of you.
What if I see you making fun of Donald Trump? I'm on your bumper. I'm on your bumper.
Right.
I'm on your bumper.
Oh, that's good. What do we got for the last snack?
We didn't give our scores for the.
Oh, we didn't.
For the snack, we just jumped into beating 6-year-olds' asses.
That's how you know.
I was listening to Chad Dukes this morning, and he stole that from Opie and Anthony. And,
yeah,
and I was like, that's a good question.
One of our favorite podcasts ever.
Right. So I stole that directly from them, who stole it from Opie and Anthony.
You're stealing from them. You're stealing twice.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Red Velvet. Now, I'm a big fan of Red Velvet. Red Velvet was a huge deal like 2 years ago. I feel like it's trickled down a little bit, but I'm a huge fan. Regular Reese's Peanut Butter Cup is a 5, and I would prefer that over this, but this is still a solid 4.
I guess I'll go next.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys know that Mexican candy? They're the
no, I don't.
I'm about to describe it. The Mexican candy that's in the shape of a circle, like it almost looks like flour. It's like a Rosalita. They call it the Rosalita, and it's almost like a peanut butter flavor of compacted something. But then it comes in this wrapper. What?
Right, luckily,
probably it's a candy. So
luckily, I have a job, so I don't have to eat Mexican candy.
You open that sucker up, and then you take some in you like break little pieces off of it. It's kind of cool. Rosalie, I'll bring it in. We've tried it on snack time before.
All right.
It's definitely Mexican candy. These Reese's Red Velvet taste just like that. And they almost have the same texture because that candy that I was speaking of melts in your mouth. And these Reese's peanut butter cups aren't necessarily known for melting in your mouth. They have that awesome peanut butter center, which is what the texture we like to feel is. So overall, though, this is a good snack. The flavor doesn't diminish that it tasted like that other Mexican candy I was talking about. But this gets a 4.5 for me. Not quite a 5, but definitely 4.5.
Opie?
Because peanut butter is such a heavy, thick flavor, I wish they'd have went a little less peanut butter and a little more red velvet.
Right. Red velvet's also a heavy flavor.
Right. That's my only complaint. I love regular Reese's, like Pappa J said, so I'm going to give it a 3.
3 for you? Yeah. The regular ones are a 5 for me. The regular Reese's peanut butter cups, I would say, are... I could eat packs and packs and packs and packs and packs.
Right.
Now, if you try to serve me the Reese's peanut butter by itself, fuck no. Or the Reese's peanut butter chocolate, which they have specifically.
Really?
Fuck no.
Really?
But the two together, I could eat. I wouldn't stop. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know what it is, but yin is missing yang in this situation, and it don't taste good.
My wife... Oh, what was your score?
I already gave it a score.
Okay.
At 4.5.
My wife puts 2 peanut butter cups in my lunch every day.
We can tell.
And I throw that I throw that shit on the dry ice.
We can see. I mean, no.
Because it is so great when the peanut butter is not melted or not frozen, but the chocolate is.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is phenomenal. And I don't know, that's not peanut butter on the inside.
Nope.
But it sure tastes like peanut butter mixed with that chocolate.
It's a red velvet cake, but it's just in the color of the peanut butter. I feel like it's the cake because it's got the cake texture.
Yeah.
What's up, Melly? What's your score?
I would probably give it a 5.
Why?
Because I like sweet stuff.
Yeah.
I like that sweet.
Yeah.
So.
That makes
well,
sense.
there it is.
That makes sense. It's your 5. She likes sweet stuff. 2 5s from this young one right here. She knows what she's talking about. What's up, Opie? You give a score already?
Yeah, I already gave it.
3.5, you said?
3.
3.
All right, what do we got
3.
for our liquid here?
So for last, we got the Liquid Death Killer Cola.
Oh, all right. Sparkling water, liquid death.
I zoomed in on his knuckle. Whoa!
Wow!
What that? You can see the
stand back.
Take it wide open, buddy. Wide open.
Holy shit, Skabab.
My mama didn't raise no bitches.
No, she grew a giant wiener on a kid.
Oh my god!
Look at that thing. Yeah.
Killer Cola, liquid death. Now, I'm a big fan of liquid death, and I think a lot of people in recovery have found liquid death.
Dude, we're bringing this bitch down.
And I'm all about it.
Liquid death is what got you drinking water.
Right,
well,
you're right. I hadn't drunk water in years.
Because Pappa J only tends to gravitate towards things he thinks is badass.
Right.
And the things that Pappa J thinks are badass are usually anything that has to do with skulls, America, tattered, torn, people who've been through some shit, but specifically skulls, and then do-rags and bandanas, motorcycles, all the hillbilly, blue-collar wannabe shit. That's what Pappa J is into. Thank you.
Right.
Oh, it's clear cola?
No, it's sparkling water. Cola-flavored sparkling water.
That's the problem. It's cola, but it's clear.
It's not cola. It's cola-flavored. It's sparkling water. Just like all the different flavors of sparkling water are still just clear sparkling water.
There's a hint of yellow to it. Oh, that's a different flavor. It don't taste like cola.
No, it tastes like leather. It's horrible.
It tastes like bottle caps.
I hate to... Kind of.
It does.
Kind of the root beer bottle caps. I hate to say it. It's not very good.
When you take another sip, though, oh, but fuck.
It's not very good. It tastes a little bit like leather. I give this a 2, man.
I stole one of these like 5 weeks ago.
Right.
When Bulk first brought these over here, Bulk thought I was making my own 6-pack, helping myself to. He brought over like 5 different flavors of this, by the way. God bless that guy's soul. God rest his soul. That was the last time we talked to him, was earlier today. No.
God rest his soul.
So I snuck one.
I just caught that.
Yeah, it didn't taste like this. Now, I don't know why. This tasted.
Well, he also brought over Dr. Death, which is a Dr. Pepper flavored sparkling water.
I want that one now.
And he brought over a root beer one. I can't remember what they called it.
Root beer. Remember that beard oil I invented that smelled like root beer?
You're right.
And I wanted to call it root beard.
Root beard.
Root beard. That's it. It was good. I still remember the ingredients too.
I think you're gonna try it with some beer. I'm gonna try it with some whiskey.
Ooh, he's gonna do a mixer with some whiskey.
Shit. We've never had anybody else try this. Even Eric would drink on the show late, 777.
Right.
He would never do this with me ever. It was always me mixing the beer with the drink on snack time, and we're gonna do it here. You saw Opie right back there mix his drink, and I'm mixing the Coors Banquet in with some already poured. What was it? Killer Cola from Liquid Death.
Right.
It definitely gives it some more color. It's like a golden color now.
Right. From Golden, Colorado.
All right. Oh, I gotta get the.
Oh, he's got to get the air out of his stomach. Here we go.
Oh, it smells funky. It smells like piss. And it smells like cinnamon piss.
It smells like cat piss. And he's upending it. Oh, you know what? He's drinking it kind of slow. He doesn't have his usual gusto with him. It's doesn't bode well. What do you think, Z-Money?
You know what?
Yes.
After
careful consideration.
There's an extra flavor in there that I think the first round when we tried that what is it, that Death Killer Cola was missing.
Yeah.
It is here with this beer. It almost fills it out. It does what it needs to do, and it heavies it up a little bit. That is very tasty. I'm gonna have to. It raises a score. What did we give it without? Did we give a score without yet?
I gave it a 2.
What did I give it?
You didn't. You know what? What did you give it?
We all didn't give a score yet.
None of us gave it a score before.
I gave it a 2.
So Pappa J, you gave it a 2. Okay, well, without the beer in it, I'm confident in saying this is a 2.5. The cola is there. But there's some chemical taste that drowns it out that I'm not quite sure of.
All right.
But that's the leather taste I think you're tasting. But it does taste like bottle caps, a faint flavor of the root beer bottle caps. That's what this Killer Cola tastes like. But when you mix the Coors Banquet with it, it almost fills it out. It's like a coloring book that doesn't have any colors yet. It's just outlines.
All right.
And then all of a sudden you take a crayon and you put it, holy shit, this looks better. Well, the beers mixed with this Killer Cola does that very instant, and it makes it taste better. With the beer, it gets a 3.5. It fills it out, and I taste more of the cola, less of the carbonation and water, and it even helps increase the Coors Banquet flavor. I like that. That's a good one. That's a 3.5 if I didn't already say that.
All right, and Opie, you tried it with a little bit of whiskey?
Little bit of E.H. Taylor small batch bourbon.
Oh, damn. All right, look at you.
Without it, it's a 1. Put some brown food coloring in it. Make it look like cola. It doesn't have something.
It's a mind fuck. Looking at it, it's all clear cola. Fuck that. It doesn't matter.
Just artificially dog shit flavor. It's a 1. But
right.
You add E.H. Taylor small batch bourbon to anything, and it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. It's a 3.
It works. See, mixing liquor doesn't necessarily hinder it most times, but we have one more thing we got to figure out here, boys. One more thing.
Yes.
Snack time.
When you hear that, that means we need to figure out the MVP for tonight's snack time. Do we know what it is, Pappa J?
I feel like the old hot dog potato chips ran away with the gold.
I didn't give the score yet.
Oh, the cola.
Well, what'd you give it, girl?
Probably a 2.
Okay, so still shit. It's awful, right? Yeah, it's funky tasting. So we decided that the MVP for tonight's snack time are these grilled hot dog Circle K brand chips, my friend. Holy shit, they were good. They did a good job with these. The only thing they're missing is the ketchup. But I get it, because once you put ketchup on here, that flavor is going to drown out. I feel like
ketchup's for children.
I understand why at my not wise old youth, but as of age now, where you don't understand these things at a certain age, that there's a reason why they leave out certain shit, and ketchup would just drown out the flavors. But boys,
yes,
I think we made it. We made it.
Woo!
We made it to the end of the show, did we not?
We did.
4 minutes over. Holy shit, Bulk.
Not
we
bad.
did it without you, Biggie. We did it without you. You better be careful, because the new Big Up Radio features Pappa J, Opie, and Z-Money. Get ready for that fucking AI song to come out. The new intro for Big Up Radio.
All right. You told Biggie he's fucking fired.
Holy shit, it's happening.
It's
Pappa
happening.
J, it's happening. As soon as we include our friends in the intro, they fucking leave.
They fucking leave,
Remember,
I told you.
We did that in the very beginning.
Right.
Dan, we included him.
Yep.
God. Dunrick, included him, gone.
Diz.
Gone. My wife, gone. All the people we've actually included in intros are fucking gone.
Right.
And ever since we stopped doing that, we've held on to our friends for a long time.
That's true.
And now, look at us. We just included 2 different ways, AI and our own voices,
right,
in 2 different intros. One we're going to be debuting, by the way. We have not forgotten about it. We have 2 debuts, 2 new intros. One's already debuted,
right,
which is the 2025 one you've been hearing, and then the new one's going to debut when Biggie comes back.
I was about to say, I'd like to wait for Biggie to be back.
I don't feel right doing it, and tonight I was going to debut it. I was teetering, but then Bulk didn't show up.
Right.
But again, that just goes back to our point to where we include our friends in interviews or the intro songs, and they don't fucking show up.
Right.
The 2 that were in there aren't here. Biggie and Bulk, they quit. It's okay. Opie, all the people who are in the intro, they're here.
Right.
Opie, thank you so much for joining us. Little Noli, thank you so much for tuning in and joining us as well. Pappa J, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we will catch you guys next Wednesday, 5:30 to 6 is when we're going to start. Hit that like, subscribe, and you'll never have to wonder. And we'll see you then. Peace.
Peace.